Hello, good day. Today I'm going to teach you how to create a Hello World Arduino sketch version. So let's start with opening the application. So this is the logo of the Arduino IDE. Okay, so this is the splash screen of the Arduino IDE. So let's wait for the application to load. So the speed of initializing the Arduino IDE depends on the speed, of course, and the processor and the memory of your computer. So let's wait further. Okay, so this is our Arduino IDE. So again, we have the menu bar, the command bar, the working area, the status area, and then we have here, it is already indicated Arduino Uno on COM5. Actually, this indicator, I already used the IDE from my previous activity and it's configured on COM5. But actually, I'm using the IDE without any Arduino connected yet so that I can illustrate or I can show you what will be the error if you do not properly configure the Arduino board that you're using in the Arduino IDE. So this is our working area. As I've said, that void setup and void loop is automatically generated in the working area. And then for if you're going to start the code, so if you do not have a file name yet, Arduino will also automatically generate a temporary file name for you, such as this sketch underscore the date today. Okay, this is actually not the font size, the default size, but you can change the size by using this command, Control plus or Control minus, depending on your readability. But since I am uh, I am teaching you in this video tutorial, I have to make sure that the font is readable. So let's start with the Hello World application for the Arduino IDE. So for proper programming practice as much as possible, we also have to follow proper indentation. Since the comment is already indented, so let's indent it also. So let's start with serial dot begin. Okay, so this is what's amazing for programming languages or IDEs nowadays because they already have this color coding scheme. So you see, void, then set up, void loop, void has a color of teal, and then setup is a different color, and then serial that begin also has its assigned color. So this is an indicator that if the color appears, meaning you have the correct syntax. Okay? So what if, for example, um, as I've said also, you have to code it the way it is written. What if, for example, I insist I want to make this a small letter. As you can see, if it is a small letter, the color changes. Actually, if the color is black, meaning there is something wrong, or for a particular syntax, if there is if you remember that is serial that begin, for example, is associated with color orange, and then you see that it's color black, then meaning this serial has an error. Okay? So this, I'm already teaching you that um, the coding now, they have this so-called color coding scheme. You have to remember that if it appears white or it appears black, then it is a signal that there is something wrong with your code. So you have to check it thoroughly. So let's just return to the capital letter S for the serial that begin. And then the baud rate is 9,600. Okay. For numbers, for this ones, for the baud rate, this is the actual color. So it's not an error. Okay. So the next is we have serial dot print ln. You can see if it is wrong, it will be color black. But when you complete it again, it will be color orange. And then hello world. Okay. That's the first hello world. And then you put it in setup, and then you do not put anything in the void loop. Okay, so let's try to compile, or verify. So as you can see how if you're going to hover in the on the icons, the names of the icons will appear. Okay, so verify. Okay, actually, if you're going to at least compile or verify, Arduino will automatically alert you to save your file. So this one is we have Hello World. And then actually, if you're going to save Hello World, this will automatically create a folder. And then you will have Hello World.ino inside that folder. So it's already compiling, as you can see in the status area, the progress of compiling the sketch. Okay, so if you will see this type of message in the status area, sketch uses 1,486 bytes or 4% of program storage space. Maximum is 32,256 bytes. Global variable use 200 bytes or 9% of dynamic memory, leaving 1,848 bytes for local variables. Maximum is 2,048 bytes. So meaning, there is no error in your code. And as I've said earlier, I haven't connected the Arduino yet to the board. So, meaning again, you can compile your Arduino sketch even without the board not yet even the board is not yet connected. Okay, let's create our own error so that you can see the sample messages if you have an error message. Let's go back to the error that I have made earlier, for example, for this serial. Okay, as you can see, when you save your work and then when you edit, this symbol appears, meaning if this symbol appears, meaning there is a change in your code. So this is also an indicator that you haven't saved your current work, so you have to save. So again, let's verify and let's see if there is really an error for this example. But as I've said, you can already guess because the color of serial different from this one. This is color black, then this is color orange. So let's check. Again, it will recompile again. Okay, so as I've said, if there is an error, it will highlight the line where the compiler detects the error, and then we have these messages. So in function void setup, so hello world error serial was not declared in the scope. So as I've said, the syntax of Arduino, just like C or Turbo C, it's very strict. So you have to follow if it is a capital letter, if it is a small letter. So serial begin, so it indicated the line of code, and then serial exit status 1, serial was not declared in the scope. So this is the details of the error, but you could already see here serial was not declared in the scope. So meaning you have a wrong spelling. So again, let's return it, and then of course, if you're going to compile, let's recompile. So again, there's no errors. Another one, what if, for example, I removed, okay, so let's see, because hello world, this is a string here, so it's colored teal. Let's remove the double quotes. if it will generate an error. Again, it changes color, so it means it will have an error message in line 4. Okay, there you are. So again, okay, the ID, the main error here or the summary is hello was not declared in this scope. So again, this is the details. Exit status 1, hello was not declared in this scope. So again, since serial.println requires an input string, so we have to put double quotation marks and enclose the input string. And then when we're going to compile it again, okay, there is no error. So, so we already verify again, we can compile or verify the sketch even without the board connected. So, what if we want to upload? So, upload means you're going to verify and at the same time, you're going to um, convert this into a object file into a um, hex file, and then it will be loaded in the Arduino board. So let's see what will happen. So let's try to click the upload. Okay, again, there is an error because as I've said, I do not have an Arduino connected yet in this computer. So an error occurred while uploading the sketch. So what is this? An error occurred while uploading the sketch. So COM5 can't open the device. The system cannot find the file specified. So how to solve this error? So let's properly configure the Arduino board. Okay, so let's connect the Arduino board. Okay, let's connect. And then in the tools menu, we have the board again. Of course, we have so many boards here that is recognized by Arduino IDE. But of course, you have to identify your board, which is Arduino Uno. And then the port. Okay, as you can see, in the previous um, activity that I have, it is connected in COM5, but now it is connected in COM3. Okay, so let's select it. Okay, then let's try to upload it. Okay, so done uploading. So it means it is already uploaded in the Arduino board. I have another issue as in the discussion. What if, for example, you have installed or you have used many Arduino boards in your computer and then it appears that it has many COM ports? What is the correct port for the Arduino? So this is an advanced in determining the COM port that the Arduino is using, especially if there are many COM ports listed. So we're going to go to the control panel. Okay, so this is the control panel. So let's go to this application. And then go to device manager. And then let's go to the ports, COM and LPT. Okay, if you have many COM ports here, and then you could already see that Arduino COM traits, I'm very lucky because this is the only COM port available. So I'm sure that it's already COM3. So this is another way of determining exactly the COM port that the Arduino is using if you encounter that in the port, there are many ports listed. Okay. So another question here is, what if, for example, I've already configured the board and the port. And then, when I uploaded the sketch in the Arduino board, it does not work. So the only thing that you're going to do, there are instances that it will happen. It does not mean that your board is already has a defect, or your Arduino IDE has a problem, or your computer has a problem. What you need to do is you just need to restart the Arduino IDE, and then close it, and then restart it again, and then it will already detect your um, board and the port. So that's another way. Okay, in the next tutorial, I will show you how to detect if your Arduino board is really working or not. Okay, so again, I've already uploaded, since this is already correct, and then I'm going to close this, since this is really the port that is available as of now for this Arduino IDE. So, if we're done uploading, and since this is a serial, so we need to click the serial monitor here, or it's located at the upper right corner. And then, again, if you can see, it changes the COM port, because that's the port that is assigned by the computer for the Arduino board. So let's see the serial monitor. Let's click this icon. Okay, as you can see, it runs the Hello World. Okay. So, it only runs once. Okay, why? Why it only runs once? Because you have coded, or you have put the serial dot println, open and close parentheses, open and close quotation marks, hello world, inside the void setup. And as the description of void setup, put your setup code here to run once, so that when you again click the serial monitor, it will only run, or it will only display hello world once. Okay, again, let's clear our input, so it will be in the next run of the serial monitor. Okay, so what if you want to show hello world in succession per new line? Okay, so let's cut and paste. So it's just like a word processor application. You can cut and or copy, or cut and paste. This is also the feature of this one. So so okay, we have already put the line of code of the serial.println inside the void loop, and then we only left the serial.begin 9600 baud rate, because this is a setup. Okay, so again, let's, okay, for example, we haven't saved, or we haven't uploaded it in the board. Let's see. Okay, why is it like that? It's because you haven't uploaded the newer version of your um, Arduino sketch. So that's why whatever, for example, the last program, where the last program uploaded, or sketch that is uploaded in the Arduino board, that will be the one that is running, and you will see. So you will still see here that it's still a single line hello world. So we have, of course, to verify or upload. For upload, again, if you want a shortcut, you don't need a separate compiling. You can use upload. Again, let's upload the Arduino sketch, and automatically, if you uploaded it, the indicator for there is a change in your Arduino sketch is gone, because it automatically also saves your work. So we have, again, there is no error. So let's see what will happen if you put this line of code inside the loop. Okay, so as you can see, it does not end. So that's the purpose of void loop. As long as the Arduino is powered, it will continue to function, or execute the code inside its block until the Arduino is off. So as you can see, there are many lines in succession for the Hello World. And then we have the auto scroll. If you want to show timestamp, it's okay. So that you will know that it really is producing or executing Hello World indefinitely as long as the Arduino board has power. Okay. So, again, let's clear the input. But then, if you're going to clear rather the output, it will still generate because again, you put the serial.println line of code inside the loop block. Okay, so let's exit the serial monitor. So this will be our a simple Hello World program. So I hope you learned something. But before we end, so for example, if you're going to save your file, okay, for example, you close it, okay, then you're going to open it again. Okay, just to show you where we have saved. For example, it depends upon you where you're going to save your work. For example, in desktop, so we have the Arduino. So this is the file that you have generated when it is saved. We have you type for the folder. Actually, as I've said, if you're going to save, automatically it will create its own folder based on the name that you put for the file name. And then we have the hello world.ino. INO. This is the file name extension for the Arduino IDE. So let's see, it's already loaded again. Okay. You're going to see your last code that you have saved. So that is the other feature of Arduino Uno. It will open the most recent um, Arduino sketch that you have done instead of a new. Okay, so this is it. So thank you very much for listening. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment. And then I hope you learn something for this simple Hello World using Arduino IDE. So I hope that you will like and subscribe to my channel. So thank you very much and again, good day.